Hello, my pretties, Nyxarity here, and welcome to another Vidtober episode. I've officially run out of ideas for videos, so I figured why not get myself psyched up for the party that I'm having in like a week and a half now, and pump up for AFK Tavern. Shout out, not sponsored, I wish. That'd be the best sponsor ever, I think. But anyway, so a couple of months ago, or well, actually more than a couple of months ago, a few months ago, Eris and I were playing Left 4 Dead 2. Or, well, I think we were playing Left 4 Dead 2, but it was the first Left 4 Dead campaigns. Anyway, I'll link the episode in this video. Click the card if you'd like to see that video where we talked about this. But we talked about our favorite drinks at AFK Tavern. And we said somewhere along the lines that maybe we'd bring it up in an episode, other drinks, because I happen to have a menu handy. So today I'm going to be giving you the entire drink menu that I have, and letting you know which ones that I've tried, which ones I like, which ones I don't like, which variations I've tried, and how fantastic those have been. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I wish I could show you the beautiful cover that was on this, but it has since been destroyed because I've read through it so many times. But anyway, we're going to start out with the section they called cocktails. Alright? So the first thing on here is the sonic screwdrivers. They have personalized them for each doctor. The fourth doctor, I have not personally tried this specific thing, but I've had it something similar at like parties before. Screwdrivers are good in all their variations. I don't know, there's just something about vodka and orange juice. The 10th Doctor, which I have not tried with the blueberry juice in here, but it looks cool. The 11th Doctor, melon liqueur is one of my favorite liqueurs. The 12th Doctor, which is a new addition that we did not unfortunately get to try when this menu was put out. So, very interested to try that one. Except that I can't really drink a whole lot of those kind of combinations. It's just too sweet for my palate. With sours in it, I know. Alright, they've got the River Song. I have not tried this specific version, but I've tried something with Fireball and hard apple cider, or just apple cider, rather, and that's a good combination. Fireball now officially makes me sick for a drinking thing I should have never done. Yeah. So, I can't personally enjoy this one anymore, but it is very good. They've also got the War Doctor. Yeah, I haven't tried that one either, but that sounds really good because I like whiskey and I like brandy. I'm a very simple girl. Don't give me no apple martini. Nah. I'm kidding. Apple martinis are actually pretty good too. Alright, continuing on with this list of cocktails, we've got Romulan Ale. The description that they've got here is illegal in the Federation since the early 2280s. One sip of this high-proof drink and you'll understand why. That's one of the things I love about this drink menu is they've got little quips for most of the drinks, which is most of why you should be watching this video. Moving on, we have Majora's Mask. This one says, Skull Kid approved. Moving on, we've got the Mana Potion. Comes with a cool 2-minute cooldown. Oh, my nerds out there understand this one. Moving on, we've got the HP Potion. For those of you who don't understand nerd talk, that's health points. Or hit points, depending on the game you're playing. This one says, usable only once per combat encounter. I can honestly say I've had 2 in one night with a Mana Potion. Really good drinks. Really good alcohol combinations. They also apparently make a lot of these if you want them virgin, which are also really good. But I like the taste of some of these alcohols, so I like the spirited. Alright, now we've got one of my favorite titles of drinks. Still a better love story than Twilight. This description still has more facial expressions than Kristen Stewart. I'm sorry, Kristen, but you have a very non-expressive face. The next page. We have the Melody Pond, engineered at Demon's Run as a doctor-killing psychopath. In drink form, mind you. Next we have Anyxia, which is, oh my god, I love this one so much. It's so good, and I don't know why. This one says, the brood mother rules Azeroth. Oh, yes. Moving on. We have Serenity, and this one says, you can't take the sky from me. The perfect relaxation drink for any crew. Next one, Virtualized Children. We have the Pedo Bear. And this one says, a grown-up Shirley Temple. For, apparently, pedophiles. Yeah. Anyway, continuing on, we have the Potion of Instability. Again, another one that is tastes pretty good, but, you know, if you're sharing it with, like, 3 other friends because they're afraid of getting drunk, it's not gonna pack as much of a punch. So there's not really a whole lot of instability going on. This one says, I'd be unstable too if I had to fight an Elder Dragon. Ender Dragon, my bad. Moving on, we have the Poison Bottle. Again, really like this one. I had it for the first time when I turned 22. It was one of the drinks that one of my friends bought me, who turned 21 after I did, therefore 22nd birthday. Long story short, there's the story. And this one's got that certain thing where you can't quite figure out why you like it, but you really like it. It's deceptive and dangerous. It doesn't actually pack that much of a punch, but it tastes really good. I think I ended up having like 2 or 3 of them in one night. Definitely Nyx approved. Following the Poison Bottle, we have Power Suit Somas. I haven't tried this one, but I hear it's good. And this one says, she hates war wasps. Continuing on, I think all of you will understand this one, or at least I hope you do. Shout out down in the comments if you understand where this came from. But we have the Like a Boss. You don't need to know what it says, because you know. Anyway, we have Magic Always Comes with a Price, which is my current favorite on the menu, because it's so pretty, you don't want to drink it. And then you drink it, and it tastes like magic. By the way, there's edible glitter in it, which is what makes it so magical. Anyway, and it says, is it worth sacrificing what you love most? No alcohol is worth that, but I mean, this drink is pretty good. Continuing on, we have the Pretty Floral Bonnet, which just says, I swear by my pretty floral bonnet that this drink is delicious. I haven't tried it. I can't vouch for it, and I have no bonnet, so there we go. We have Bouncy Bubble Beverage, which says, Friend Computer says failure to order Bouncy Bubble Beverage is treason. Happiness is mandatory. It is actually pretty good. I had to try it as the non-spirited version because the day that I decided to try it was the day they were out of everything. Whoops. But it is good. Next we have Legacy of Throne, which says this drink memorializes one of the greatest tacticians in the Empire's history. And then it quotes, but it was so artistically done. Following this, we have Deadpool's Fourth Wall, which simply says, for those moments when the narrator isn't doing his job properly. My nose is itching up a storm. Alright, now we have the Force Push, which simply says, a key weapon in the Jedi's arsenal, recreated in this hefty drink. We have the My Precious. If it loses, I eats it whole. Following this is one of my friend's favorite drinks, which is the Hydra of Many Dongs, which is a very beautiful drink served with gummy worms sprouting out of it so that you have your many dongs. This one simply says, if you cut off one dong, 2 more grow back in its place. And as a side note, it says you can add extra dongs for an extra $1. More gummy worms, please. Next we have the Naga's Breath, which simply says, inspired by Mortiga's recent game release, Gigantic. Following that, we have Water Temple, which simply says, because that damn temple will drive anyone to drink. True. Next we have Queen of Blades, which simply quotes, clean, simple, delicious. I like it. Now, for all of you out there, I apologize in advance for the title of this drink, but don't judge until you've heard what the menu says after the drink title, alright? What if Zelda was a girl? Which simply follows with, just let that sink in a moment. Drink in the nerd rage. Alright, another one of my favorites on here is the Soul Stone, which simply says, intoxicating enough to captivate your soul for nefarious purposes. Or a really convenient resurrection. Not bad. This one is really good. Again, has melon liqueur, one of my favorites. I think I've had, like, easily 2 or 3 of these in a night. Continuing on, we have the Fluttershy Mai Tai, which says, Fluttershy says, strawberry rum makes Mai Tais more delicious. If that's okay with you, that is. Because, you know, Fluttershy and her apologetic nature. Alright, next we have Captain Jack Sparrow, which simply says, why is the rum gone? Because it's all in this drink. Which is because there's, like, 3 different kinds of rum mixed into this cocktail. Yep. Alright, we have HK-47's Assassination Protocol, which says, disclaimer, I have upgraded my drinking protocols. I believe I have tried a sip of this one. It's got cranberry juice in it, so not really my favorite thing, no, still good. It's just something that goes well with alcohol and cranberry juice, even if you don't like cranberry juice. Next, we have the first drink I ever tried at AFK, Dragon Blood, which says, Shy Go Jungle, dammit. Yep, I read that correctly. Alright, I'm not entirely sure the reference they're trying to make there, I'm sorry. I apologize if that enrages anyone. But this one was pretty good. I have tried switching up, because one of the ingredients is Fireball whiskey. I've tried switching it out for just normal whiskey, and it tastes pretty darn good. It's just lacking a little bit of cinnamon punch, which is just fine with me and most of the other people that I drink with. Alright, next we have the Wild Elf Starshine, which I have not tried. It was a recent addition to this menu when I got it, and it simply says, ready yourself for a wild night under the stars. Ooh. But it's got some rum, it's got some more rum, it's got some more rum, some Sprite, and some huckleberry syrup. And apparently lemon juice. I might try that one for a video later in the month. I'll let you guys know how it is. Next we have the Smuggler's Choice, which says, the drink of choice for Sabacc players across the galaxy. I apologize if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Alright. One of my recent tries that I unfortunately have to say was not my favorite is the Walker, which simply says, stay in the house, Carl. Stay in the dammit. Yeah, Carl's never in the house. But this one was really interesting. It's got some interesting, like, fruity, spicy combination that, yeah. Again, one of those, like, not my favorite type of things. Like, I'm not gonna turn down drinking it unless it's absolutely disgusting, but it was good. Next we have Inception. A drink within a drink. You have to go deeper. Haven't tried that one. It's basically just rum in a mixer. There are more interesting things on this menu, like Tetris, which says, "We took great care in putting the pieces in order for you, so all you need to worry about is drinking it." That one has a lot of different flavors in it, and somehow they all work really well together. Alright, next we have Princess Peach, which quotes, "Yeah, Peach has got it!" Yeah, I haven't tried that one. I've seen other people try it. It's one of those simple drinks. I like more complicated things. We have Sonia's Fury, which says spin to win. I have never ordered this, so I don't know if there's actually something that you can spin to win anything if you order it. But knowing AFK, it's a likely possibility. Again, I'm probably missing some sort of reference, and I'm sorry. Alright, next we have the Babbling Curse, which says, it may take 2 or 3 to start seeing effects of this curse. Another one that I've tried recently that I found that I actually really enjoy is the Lon Lon Milk, which is basically whiskey, tequila, and cream. I don't like tequila, but I like this. This one says, fill up your heart so you can shoot your sword with power. Next we have the Over 9000, which says, intended to break scouters, you've been warned. Following that, we have, we should have shotguns for this, which is also a very good drink. But it's a little strong if you're a little bit of a lightweight. This one says, what you need when dealing with a goddamn hand cannon. Another one that I've tried that I've traded out some Fireball for is called the Demon Hunter. She dual wields crossbows and leaves no survivors. This one is, again, very good. It has an interesting mix of colors when you get into class. Alright, now we're getting into shots, where we have the Sorting Hat. So they have one for Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. This note says, get your house shot if you know where you belong, or let the Sorting Hat decide and roll a d4. Whispering to change your house won't work on this hat, though. The reader will bring you back whatever you rolled. I found out, unless you have an allergy. Like, unfortunately, I haven't been able to try the Hufflepuff because it's got banana liqueur in it, and I am horribly allergic to bananas. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But the Gryffindor, not my favorite. It's really cinnamony. Basically just a fireball shot. The Ravenclaw is... It's nice going down, but the aftertaste leaves little to be desired. And then the Slytherin is just a straight shot of, like, whatever you want to clear your sinuses. Because there's so much mint in it that you can't taste anything for an hour afterwards. Other than mint. So much mint. And I'm saying this as I've shared this shot with a friend, because when we sniffed it, we knew we couldn't take the entire thing ourselves. Alright, so now we have the Nyxarity shots, which have a Construct, a Plague, a Military, Arachnid, and Frostworm's Lair. This one says, clear each wing in any order you please, but whatever you do, don't kill Mr. Bigglesworth. And I apologize for not understanding that reference. Next we have the Legend of Zelda shots, which have Triforce, I'm sorry, I can never pronounce this correctly, Kogorimi's Emerald, Gorgon's Ruby, and Zora's Sapphire, which simply says, legend tells of a hero in green who tracked down and drank all of the spiritual stones. Oops. Next we have the Fallout shot, which if you follow me on Instagram, you can actually see a picture of. That one is so much fun to look at. because of the mix of liqueurs and whatnot that they put in it. And it's actually kind of fun to drink because, I don't know, you get different textures shooting it. Lots of fun in that one. Next we have the Venom Antidote, which says blessed by the priestess of Loth for ritual purposes. I believe I've had a version of this, but not the specific one. It was missing 1 or 2 ingredients. All in all, they're pretty good. Alright, so now we have the long list of shots because it's Game of Thrones shots. Basically, all of the houses. I'm not going to list all of them. If y'all like Game of Thrones, y'all know. But I will tell you, I have tried the Targaryen shot. And it was good. I've also tried the Stark, which was not as good, but is still good. And the Dothraki, which I think was my favorite of all of the shots I've ever had in my life. Which is really interesting. But interesting combination of alcohols. This one says, choose your house or allegiance, or let the old gods and the new decide by rolling a d12. Fate and man are both fickle. Choose wisely. I think I may roll a d12 for this one and find out what I get to take away from it. I'll have to make sure, of course, none of the ingredients I'm allergic to before I decide that, but I might. Leave it up to the gods. Alright, I believe this is the last shot on the list. We have the Naughty Wood Elf, which is a minty, nutty coffee type flavor. And this one apparently requires no explanation. It's just the Naughty Wood Elf. And it's very interesting. It's a combination of flavors you wouldn't think would work together, and yet somehow do. Alright. Now we've got some drop shots on this list, which I'm only going to read you their names for because I haven't tried any of them, so I have no clever comments for them. But they have the Baymax, Hulk Smash, they have Magic the Gathering, of course, which has all of the different, what are they, like lands or whatever. I apologize, I'm not into Magic. That Magic. Shush. We have Falcon Punch, Arrow to the Knee, House of Black and White, Harley Quinn, fit for Halloween, the Sonic Rainboom, Order 66, Jedi on the Street, Sith in the Streets, Duke Nukem, Manly and Impulsive, and Roll a 1. Oh, I'm sorry, and Void Engineer. I don't do drop shots because most of them have energy drinks, and I do not mix energy drinks with alcohol, and I don't recommend anybody else do either. That could literally kill you. Please take my advice and don't do them. And none of my friends have taken that advice yet. I'm still working on it. I like to keep my friends around past their 20s. Thank you very much. Alright. So, now we have the non-alcoholic drinks, but they've still got some fun names. Like, we've got the Jurassic Terror. You don't need an explanation. None of these really need explanations. You just need to hear them. Alright? We have Rivendell Sunset, which in a glass looks beautiful. It really does look like a sunset. We have the Scootaloo, the Hitch Girl, Bridget, Faye Valentine, Gun Monkey, Asari Commando, the Space Goat. Anyway, there's the drinks from AFK. I have to say I'm rather sad that I haven't tried more of these drinks to share my opinions with you guys, but I mean, alcohol is expensive. Most of the drinks that I just listed for you are around $10 to $12 a piece, and they're not necessarily big drinks. The shots are like $6 if you get some of the cheaper ones, and they go up to like $8 or $9. So, not cheap drinks, but I mean, sometimes it's just worth it. Because honestly, the food is fairly decently priced. Food is also fantastic. I mean, they have a burger called Dragon Slayer. Or maybe that's the steak. Might be the steak. It's been a few months since I've been there. I used to go like every couple of months. And now it's been like January since I've gone. My heart hurts, but we're going out for Halloween. So, I'll give you guys maybe a little tour of, well, the restaurant, I guess, or just show you some highlights from what's going on with me and my friends as we game and eat and drink and be merry. But anyway, that's all that I have for you guys today. I wish it was more, but I literally have run out of ideas for what to put up this weekend. Oh well. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave it a like. Comment down below on which of these drinks sounds like it might interest you the most. Or if you've been to AFK, which drink is your favorite? Thanks again so much, guys. Go ahead and subscribe for more great content and more videos for Vidtober coming soon. In fact, one tomorrow. If I can figure out what to post. Alright, thanks again so much, guys. I'll see you guys next time. This is Nyxarity signing off. Bye-bye. You know that takeout video you got? Grab one of those chopsticks. You have one done costume. Of course, it's more fun if you dress up from, like, a Hogwarts couch or whatever. No need, because witches and wizards can be modern day people.